Attack here with the Atlanta Hawks, veteran team. They'll try to force you to turn the ball over. With some of the challenges as you see it for this Hawks club tonight?
Well, you just mentioned it. No, we have to take care of the ball. They've got a bunch of guys with great hands, and and if you try to play in traffic, they'll just try to strip it from you, and they're very good at it. And then the other thing you said as well, they've played together now. They know each other. You get to chasing Corver around, and you lose track of other people. Other people are going to hurt you, so it's just a really well-balanced team.
You've won almost 3 different ways in the last 3. Well, what have you seen consistently maybe from your team these last 3? What have you liked about their team's approach?
Well, we feel like offensively that maybe it's starting to sink in a little bit more, and hopefully permanently that we've got to move ourselves and move the ball, play unselfishly, and it's an unselfish group anyway. But and hopefully we're doing a little bit less of driving in and kind of taking careless shots at the rim. We've done a good job of that recently. We're finding people, and I feel like we're really starting to find our big guys who can shoot the ball.
When you face a team that struggles to rebound the ball defensively, do you give your front court guys a little bit more freedom to go after offensive boards?
Well, our sort of kind of set way of approaching that is if we're playing with 2 bigs in the game. Obviously, Channing a lot of times is on the perimeter anyway, but the bigs are free to go to the board anytime they want. We want them to go to the board, and then our 3-man. We want to be a little more opportunistic. Tobias had the 2 big tip-ins the other night of the game because he was there. If you're right at the rim during that possession, go ahead and go to the board. But if you're not, we want to get back. So no more emphasis tonight than any other night.
Scott, the last, you've gone from bottom 5 in the league to top 5 in the league in field goal percentage. Last 23 years, it's only been done 4 times. Do you have a sense of how crazy this is, what you guys are doing defensively?
Well, are you saying it's only been done 4 times at the end of the season?
At the end of the season, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're not at the end of the season.
Yeah. But did you?
No, if that holds at the end of the season, that'll be a great accomplishment for these guys for sure. We don't really see any reason why it can't hold. We've got to continue to work. We want to move up. We don't want to just be 5th. We'd like to be 1st. So we'll see if we can get that done. But I know right now at this moment, the guys deserve a lot of credit for turning it around. But there's a lot of season left to play.
Lucha's averaged, I think, 3 assists a game this month. Is he getting better at passing out of double teams when he sees them coming, maybe being a little more patient?
We feel like he's been better all year, really. Better than last year. He's made some really good decisions. To the point of even being on one block and throwing it to the opposite corner. He's kind of looking the floor over, he tended to in the past maybe when kind of help would come down there, sort of make a soft bounce pass out to somebody that could be picked off or something like that. And now he's making really crisp, sharp passes to the weak side of the floor. So we value him as a playmaker right now.
How's Alfred's ankle?
He says he's ready to go, so as long as that holds up after warm-ups, we'll start him and then watch him, just kind of see how he is. I don't really want to see him limping around like he was in the second half. I don't want him playing in that kind of pain if he's limping, but he's a tough guy, so we'll see. He told me he's ready to go, so we'll see.
The Hawks like to spread the floor, and they're doing it a little bit more this year with Al Horford now taking 3-pointers. I wonder how that affects your game plan against them.
Well, it's kind of what I was. That's maybe I wasn't very articulate in saying it, but you get all focused in on chasing Corver around all over the place, and all of a sudden you kind of bottle him up, and then he throws a pocket pass back to Horford or Millsap behind the 3-point line. And those guys are letting it go now. So you got to be really sharp. They're gonna. If you make a mistake, generally they're going to find the guy, whoever that guy is, and now that both of those guys are popping behind the 3-point line, it's a big challenge for our bigs tonight.
You weren't articulate. I was just late.
Oh, okay.
Your team's 3-point percentage has been on the inconsistent side over the past couple of weeks. Have you been pleased with the looks that you've been getting?
Yeah, and a lot of it revolves around Channing. If we can get Channing good looks in the game, he's going to make a good percentage, and then our team percentage is up. When we don't find him, and say he plays 9 straight minutes and gets 1 shot, and maybe then it was a long 2 because he had to pump fake somebody. We really need to find him when he's open, and on nights when we do, our percentage is usually good.
Coach, on the telecast, we're all revealing our favorite Christmas movies, holiday movies. I'd love to know if you have a favorite holiday movie.
That's so far off my radar right now. I'll think about it. I'll tell you on the plane. How's that?